Morning. So today we're going to be reading Solomon's Princes and Officers. So King Solomon was king over all Israel, and there were his officials, Azariah, the son of Zadok, the priest, Elithoreph and Ahijah, the sons of Shishai, scribes, Jehoshaphat, the son of Ahilud, the recorder, Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, over the army, Zadok and Abiathar the priests, Azariah the son of Nathan over the officers, Zahad the son of Nathan, a priest and the king's friend, Abishar over the household, and the Adoniram the son of Abda over the labor force. And Solomon had 12 governors over all Israel, who provided food for the king and his household. Each one made provisions for 1 month of the year. There are their names. Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur was under King Solomon, Micah.
I know.
Man, okay.
Well, there's different versions of Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur was actually a common name in that culture. They figure Ben-Hur, whenever that happened, that was actually during Christ's time. Or at least it was shown in the movies being during Christ's time.
Right. In the mountains of Ephraim, Ben-Dekur, and Makaz, Shalbim, Beth Shemesh, and Elon Beth-Hanan.
Ben-Hur is actually a name from that timeline.
Ah, cool.
That time period.
Ben-Hesed in Arubboth. To him belonged Sochoa and all the lands of Hefer. Ben-Abinadab in all the regions of Dor. He had Tephath, a daughter of Solomon, his wife, Bana, the son of Ahilud, in Tanakh, Megiddo, all the Beth-Shin, which is beside Zaratan, below Jezreel, from Beth-Shin to Abdel-Maholah, as far as the other side of Jokneam. Ben-Geber in Ramoth-Gilead. To him belonged the towns of Jair, the son of Manasseh, and Gilead. To him belonged the region of Argob in Bashan, 60 large cities with walls and bronze gate bars. So tell me walls and gate bars don't work? People use that. Ahinadab, the son of Edo in Mahanaim, Ahimaaz in Naphtali. He also took Basemath, the daughter of Solomon, his wife, Bana, the son of Hushai, in Asher, and Aloth, Jehoshaphat, the son of Peruah, in Issachar, Shimi, the son of Elah, in Benjamin, Geber, the son of Uri, in the land of Gilead, in the country of Sihon, king of the Amorites, and of Og, king of Bashan. It was the only governor who was in the land. Judah and Israel were as numerous as the sand by the sea in multitude, eating and drinking and rejoicing. So Solomon reigned over all the kingdoms from the river to the land of the Philistines as far as the border of Egypt. They brought tribute and served Solomon all the days of his life. Now Solomon's provisions for 1 day was 30 cores of fine flour, 60 cores of meal, 10 fattened oxen, 20 oxen from the pastures, and 100 sheep, besides deer, gazelles, roebucks, and fattened fowl. For he had dominion over all the regions on this side of the river, from Tiphsah over to Gaza, namely over all the kings on this side of the river. And he had peace on every side all around him. Peace on every side all around him. He was wise. He knew how to keep the peace. And Judah and Israel dwelt safely, each man under his vine and his fig tree, from Dan as far as Beersheba, all the days of Solomon. That would have been a nice time to live. That would have. Solomon had 40,000 stalls of horses for his chariots and 12,000 horsemen. And those governors, each man in his month, provided food for King Solomon and all who came to King Solomon's table. There was no lack in their supply. So they had leftovers. Nobody went hungry, okay? They also brought barley and straw for the proper place, for the horses and steeds, each man according to his charge. And God gave Solomon wisdom and exceedingly great understanding and largeness of heart, in like the sand on the seashore. So people should have largeness of heart. We should be really kind to each other. Thus Solomon's wisdom excelled the wisdom of all the men of the east and all the wisdom of Egypt. For he was wiser than all men, than Ethan the Ezrahite, and Heman, Chalcol, Darda, the sons of Mahol, and his fame was in all the surrounding nations. So everybody was like, King Solomon, he's it. He's it. He spoke 3,000 proverbs, and his songs were like 1,005. Also he spoke of trees, from the cedar tree of Lebanon, even to the hyssop that springs out of the wall. He spoke also of animals, of birds, of creeping things, and of fish. And men, all nations, from all the kings of the earth who had heard of his wisdom, came to hear the wisdom of Solomon. So Solomon in his time, he was like Merlin or something, okay? He would just, everybody wanted to go to him, okay? Everybody wanted to go to him. They're like, let's hear it.
Probably the genius of his time.
Yeah, probably like the scientist of his time too, because he documented animals, he documented everything. He, now, of course we don't do this today, but back then, like I was telling Araya, he had all kinds of different animals, like a pet. He had baboons. What they would do back in that time is their 3-inch fangs. This is going to sound mean, but this is what they did. Okay, they took their fangs out of them, so that way, when they bit you, their 3-inch fangs wouldn't go in you. The shorter teeth would go in you. So, it wasn't if they would bite, it was a when. Okay, but he studied a bunch of different animals, a bunch of different everything. So like hubby said, kind of the genius of his time. So in this time was a good time to be alive at this point. So anyway, tell me what you think about that. Are there any rulers or anybody that you guys know of that, you think it would have been a good time to be living, in their time under them? Let me know. Like and subscribe. Peace.